Hello everybody, my name is Chris Haywood, and this is my video for myfirstcar.com from Top Gear, and I'm going to talk about my first car, obviously. The first car that I ever had was a 1967 Ford Fairlane 500 XL Fastback. I got it in 1986. That's a pretty good while ago. And my dad got me this car from the local Ford dealership for the astronomical price of $600. And for $600, we got a beautiful, almost pristine 1967 Fairlane. It was baby blue with a black deluxe interior with bucket seats, console, floor-mounted automatic gear shifter. It had power steering, but no power brakes. It didn't have air conditioning, but it was a very beautiful car. The only thing wrong with the car was the driver's seat and the headliner needed to be reupholstered. And it only had 109,000 miles on it, which is pretty good for a 19-year-old car at the time. It had good tires and good brakes, and it had a 390 V8 Big Block FE, a 2-bar carbureted single exhaust, and a 3-speed automatic with select shift. And that car was that engine, I should say, was extremely powerful. That thing was a bottomless pit of torque. It was amazing. The old saying, there's no substitute for using engines, definitely applied to this car, because it was a big car. A 67 Fairlane, not exactly a small automobile. And that engine would just pile that car down the road like you would believe the biggest it cost. And it was so torquey that I could command the gas from a standstill. I didn't sit there and just pump a set of tires. We would burn the tires off until I let up on the gas enough for it to get traction. And it was amazing. I love that car. But it was my first car, so of course I loved it. And unfortunately, I don't have it anymore because I was an idiot. Yep. In my younger days, I had about as much common sense as the Martin knows. And one day I was out with a friend of mine driving around with a joyride, and I was blowing out, winding her up to see what she do. And you know how those old 60s cars had that horizontal speedometer that went all the way across the dash, left to right, 0 to 120 miles an hour. I had the needle literally buried in the dash. I couldn't see the needle, it was so far down in the dashboard. I was probably doing 130, 135, and all I can figure is I lost control when I went around the curve and the right rear wheel went off the road and hit some loose roads. From that point it was over. The car spun around a few times and rolled about, I know it had to roll at least 3 times, because then my brother was in the car just sitting there doing this, where I all over the place. We had our lap belts on, so we didn't get tossed around the inside of the car, but it was just a horrible experience. And we ended up landing on the other side of the road in the ditch, facing the opposite direction. And there was not one single body panel on that car that was not destroyed. Everything was dented, scratched, beat up. It was just completely total. The rear window popped out, slid across the road. The wheel and radiator got mashed up in the ditch. It was a sad day. And the only good thing to come out of it was that it happened literally right in front of my house. So, no other vehicles were involved, no police involvement, I didn't get any tickets or anything like that, so that was, like I said, the only good thing out of it. Unfortunately, the parents got home, they were very, very out of the container, crank up the car, back it out of the ditch, drove it up the driveway, and parked in the backyard. And I guarantee you that you couldn't take a modern automobile and have the kind of wreck that I had, and then cut the car up and drive it home. Those cars back then were literally tanks. They were awesome. I love that car. I miss them terribly. Someday I will have another. I can see the 74 Fairlane 500 XL fastback. My first car. Love it.